Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome. And, I think this boils down to people are trying to figure out why you were against the president's policy on net neutrality before you became for the president's policy, and in a very abrupt turn. And some of it evolves around circumstances. The Zeit meeting with you appears to be very influential. It appears, too, from some of the communications I've seen, back May 15th, is that when you were releasing the NPRM?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've got a copy of an email from Senate Chief of Staff. This is Mr. Reed's Chief of Staff at the time, David Crone. You know him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it appears like there was enlistment to try to keep your previous position intact. He said, "Good luck today. Not sure how things have landed, but trust to make it work. Please shout out if you need anything." Spoke again last night with the White House and told them to back off Title II. Went through, once again, the problems it creates for us. Do you remember this email?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it appears that, in defense of your trying to come up with a certain position, that people were trying to back you. It looks like Senator Reed was backing you at that time, right? Or at least this is the indication we have. And he was trying to get the White House to back off pressuring you. Is that correct?
So I'm really grateful for this question, Mr. Mica, because there's, I think, a couple of things that are important to respond to it. One is that the president was clear he was for a strong open internet during his campaign.
Before you were for his position, you were against his position.
And I was about to say,
you had allies that were trying to help you, including Reed was a big cheese at that time, and this is his chief of staff. I was the chief of staff in the Senate. I know the power that they wield.
Yes, sir. And what I was saying is, against it before you were for it, the answer in that is no.
Well, no. Everything we have, every public document, and some of it's been cited here, you were taking a different course. You took a different course, too, in even rolling this out. You drafted a proposal, or offered a proposal. Is that correct? Is it?
I have testified, sir,
and the
that
proposal was
evolutionary. This was an evolutionary process.
The proposal was very scant
I started out with 706.
on mention of Title II.
No, it was very rich in the mentioning of Title II, and specifically said, "Is it better?"
Okay.
But be that as it may, this, as I said, this is an evolutionary process, and the job of a regulator is to put forth a proposal to see what it attracts in terms of concerns, and to learn from that experience and to evolve. And that's what I did through this entire process.
Everything we have indicates that you were headed in a different direction. You're trying to stem the tide of the White House. You were in an awkward position. And even Commissioner Pai, he said in his dissenting statement, President Obama's endorsement of Title II forced a change in the FCC's approach. So maybe everyone else who's been observing this process, your comments up to date, and even one of the commissioners is in conflict with what you believe.
Mr. Mica, before the president made his comment, we were working on a Title II and 706 solution. After he made his comment, we delivered a Title II and Section 706.
I think Mr. Zeit on November 6th strong-armed you, and that was, it's pretty evident, and everyone saw it. Mr. Chairman, let me yield to you.